What's up, Dirt Riders? This is Chris Denison bringing you an inside look at our 2016 450 Motocross Shootout. With me is Kris Keefer.
RMZ 450, aka last place this year. Not much changes from the yellow people out there. They updated the brake caliper, but that was about it. So once again, you all know this, the bike corner is excellent. Look at Nick Avenue ripping a corner. A motor character is smooth and easy to ride, but overall chassis comfort is not where it needs to be. It's super rigid and harsh and gets kind of scary actually when you ride on really rough tracks.
Next up is the Husqvarna FC 450. Man, that's a good looking bike. It's got a quiet muffler. As an off-road guy, I like that. The power doesn't have a ton of excitement down low, but it does get after it higher up. Here you see Tyler Enticknap just ripping on the thing. Bigger guys like him felt that the fork was a little bit soft initially. We had 10 cc's of oil, that helped the bike, but overall it's a good machine, just didn't cut the mustard for the win.
KTM 350 SXF, that's right, a 350 in a 450 shootout. Why didn't it win? Yes, it didn't have that much bottom end like the other 450s, but it is super fun to ride, so it deserved to be in the shootout. The fork held it back a little soft, add 10 cc's of oil, and you're good to go. The 2016 CRF 450R. Why this bike didn't win? Little twitchy at high speeds. Fork is a little bit harsh on decel and some braking bumps, but the positive about this bike is, like you see right there with Chris, he scrubs the bike, feels light in the air. It corners great. Right here, flat corner. Chris doesn't take it very good, but it corners well, trust me. Honestly, the motor's a little bit mellow, but that makes it easy to ride, and it's a fun bike to ride overall. KTM 450 SXF. Hey, it didn't win, but it sure as heck didn't get last like it did last year. It's way more improved. Of course, it has hydraulic clutch, electric start. The motor is insane, really wide power band, but you know what? That WP4CS fork just doesn't cut the mustard. Little soft, even with 10 cc's of oil. It needs a little bit of work, and the chassis, still a little bit twitchy.
Kawasaki KX450F. It's 7 pounds lighter this year. It's a big difference. You feel it in turns. Very front-end steering bike. Still has the air fork on the front. It's probably the best air fork in this class, but that's not saying much. We're not a big fan of the air forks. One thing about this bike this year, it's a lot more manageable power character. You see Chris Johnson coming out of turns, gets a lot of traction, kind of that Villapoto over the back style. Overall, it's a good bike, just didn't have what it took to win. And here she is, boys and girls, the shootout winner, 2016 Yamaha YZ250. Look at Kris Keefer working those deltoids through the rollers. Why did this bike win? Simply put, the motor does everything good that a 450 engine should. It's got low end, it's got good mid-range, you can wind it out. The one thing that really helps it is the suspension. This is not an air fork, it's a spring fork. We like that because we don't have to adjust it. Big whip, good job, Keefer. Anyways, the bike corner's great, feels a little bit wide at the tank. Took some time to get used to that, kind of a lower handlebar setting, but we can overlook the ergo faults because it's such a good package. We're done here. If you want to see the shootout, read it online, check out the December-January issue. Denison out.